The mind is extremely powerful, and we don't give it enough respect. You've reached Talking with Dr. Terry, 180 Seconds to a Better You, message number 396, and I'm Dr. Terry Wurzbacher. So many people don't even think about how powerful their brains are. There are an estimated 86 billion, that's with a B, nerve cells in the brain. There are 100 trillion, and that's with a T, to 500 trillion synaptic connections. Before your eyes glaze over with the science lesson, don't worry, that part is over. What comes next is a real life lesson. The brain stores every piece of information it ever obtained. When I was growing up, we didn't have computers. Once they were invented, they had these gigantic IBM mainframes that they said could do anything. Your brain is so much more powerful than any of those big old clunkers. You've been carrying around your own personal smart device long before Steve Jobs got in the picture. You just didn't realize it. Last Friday, while waiting for a friend to have her surgery, I was sitting in the waiting room and started to feel this niggling sensation in my left thoracic region. I immediately began to panic. My entire attention was focused on those uncomfortable feelings. When I was finally at home, I had a eureka moment and shouted to myself, it's February! And then I laughed and said to my brain, I've got your number. No, I hadn't lost my mind, although that's debatable. In February of 2016, I had shingles. Surprisingly, that wasn't so bad. But what came after that was the absolute worst experience of my life. I had what's called postherpetic neuralgia, which is an electrocution-type pain in an area that sends shocks to your body every 30 to 45 seconds. This went on for 13 months. So what? Well, my brain remembered that in February, certain things are supposed to happen. Your brain doesn't know what you like and want more of any more than it knows what you don't like. It just knows what it experienced, and it had 13 months in which to create this very strong neural circuit. Since it was now February, it knew that it was time to start using that circuit again. Think of a city train line that only activates one part of it during tourist season. So when the train station's calendar flips to the month that tourist season begins, that extra line is activated. My brain did the same thing. It knew it was February, so it was time to get to work. When the brain senses danger, it keeps sending warnings to us in the form of pain. That can be physical pain or emotional pain. Fortunately, I've learned enough about how to deal with chronic pain that I immediately stopped my panic and actually laughed and said, nice try, but you didn't get me this year. From that point on, I spent a great deal of time reassuring my brain that there was no danger and that we were safe. But I also did one of the most important things you can do with chronic pain. Instead of babying it, I just continued my normal activities. By Tuesday, it was gone. Have a diamond day.